And on today's episode of Amanda and Felix Eats, we'll be featuring a happy hour spot that features Japanese-Italian fusion. This is a home run, foodie on a must order.
We're gonna be showing you some Ono happy hour food that you guys don't wanna miss.
And then some of the regular menu items too.
I'm saving my stomach for the dessert because we heard the dessert is A1 here.
So let's get going.
Let's go.
What's going on, Foodie Ohana, and welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, I'm Felix, that's Amanda.
And we're a locally born and raised couple here on Oahu, and we take you on all of our food adventures. And for today's video, we are taking you along again to another restaurant here in Kaka'ako Salt. And you guys know we've done so many videos here, and I will definitely be leaving them linked down below. So make sure you guys check those out. But today we're going somewhere special for their happy hour. Big shout out to Sasha and the restaurant for inviting us today. And we can't wait to take you guys along with us. So let's get going.
Guys, we just parked, so we're heading to our happy hour spot now. I know a lot of you guys have been asking us to feature more happy hour, so here it is. This one is for you folks. And you know, even if you don't drink alcohol, happy hour is perfect for experiencing and trying awesome food at a better price. So, you know, win-win, right? It looks like it's right here. And Amanda did mention earlier how we did feature a lot of establishments here at South Kaka'ako, so be sure to check out those videos as well. We even filmed a Tabi Eats here. Oh, we're here already.
All right, guys, so we just got here at the restaurant. We are here at Vein in Kaka'ako Salt. And this spot is so cozy and cute, and we can't wait to dig into their happy hour menu. If you guys want to know more about Vein, make sure you check out our description down below. We'll have everything linked down there as usual. But we can't wait to get into the happy hour food and drinks.
Yeah, and I'm actually off tomorrow, so this is actually my pauhana. So tonight, we're gonna enjoy ourselves a little bit. Of course, you gotta start off with pauhana drinks, so we're gonna be ordering some drinks. We'll see you guys when the drinks come out. We also did put in some of the happy hour orders as well. Their happy hour, which is from every day from 4:30 to 6. We're gonna showcase all of the happy hour offerings first, and then some of the regular menu items too, just in case you guys stay past happy hour and you wanna get a nice bite to eat. So stay tuned, guys. Alright, Foodie Honest, it looks like all the happy hour items came out. And guys, this is quite the spread just for a happy hour.
Guys, look at that. We love burrata and we love prosciutto, and we're gonna be trying out their flatbreads and even their special yukari fries with a tuna aioli.
It's gonna be a lot of fancy jargon going around tonight, but we'll try our best to describe it for you guys because we're new to this as well. So far, it looks like the happy hour items is just enough to satiate the palate, get you into the main course later on in the evening.
And also, the drinks that we got today are not on happy hour, but I was super intrigued to try this. This is their limoncello spritzer, and they do make the limoncello in-house, so I really wanted to try this. And what did you get?
And I got a local beer called Pineapple Mana. They do have one beer that's on draft during happy hour, and that's of course light, but I wanted something a little more local tonight. So here's to an awesome night.
Cheers!
Cheers, Foodie Ohana. Much needed, refreshing way to start the weekend.
Yes, this is very lemony, and you guys know I love my tart, sour flavors, and the alcohol is not super strong.
Let me try that.
Just
the spritzer is just Prosecco, so it's not going to be super strong, but it adds that nice fizz and a little bit of happiness, if you know what I mean. Ooh, that's really refreshing. Oh, that's nice. Ooh, that's dangerous though. Let's keep Amanda to just one drink. You also have the fries. So they cut it nice and finely. They sprinkle it. It looks like nori, but it's not. It's yukari. You can see that.
Yukari is the dried leaf. Yukari shiso is what like the full name is, and it's the dried leaf of the yukari.
Ume plant leaf dried.
Yes.
Very interesting. Maybe Shinichi and Satoshi can chime in down below.
And also we do have Sasha here. She invited us here to try out Vein, so she's kind of helping us with what's going on. So if you hear her, that's who's here. Cheers.
Okay, cheers.
Without the sauce first.
Nice shoestring. I don't really taste the yukari.
It's very subtle, which is good for people that don't really like sour things.
Oh, there it is. It adds a nice savoriness to it.
And it has a little bit of like floral sweetness from the ume plant, because technically it's kind of like a herb, right? A Japanese herb.
Let's try it with this tonado sauce, or as Sasha mentioned, tuna sauce. It's like a tuna dip.
He did say it's a little smoky too.
Ooh, that's really good.
Lots of pepper. I love pepper.
Imagine a tuna sandwich, but elevated and made into a sauce form. That's literally what it tastes like. Ooh, this is really good.
Is this crispy fry gang or soggy fry gang?
Definitely crispy fry again.
Crispy.
Yeah, I don't think this is enough for me. I'm gonna need like a couple more of these bad boys.
I'm super intrigued by this. This is what's catching my eye right here. This is a burrata with prosciutto. So it's topped with piscu, which is a type of sauce, which I don't think we've ever had that before. And extra virgin olive oil. It's literally sparkly, glistening. We love cheese.
And prosciutto. Let's dig into that. Burrata is so nice and soft and looks so creamy, guys. It's super creamy on the inside.
And their burrata is imported from Italy, so you know you're getting the good.
And always Foodie Ohana, we're constantly learning throughout this foodie journey, so let us know if this is the right way to eat it. So we are gonna put the burrata cheese inside the prosciutto, and we're gonna roll it up. Little smoked meat roll here filled with cheese. It's kind of like the charcuterie board without the berries and crackers.
No, I want to do my own.
Look how neat I made it though.
Guys, you know we love our cheese and our meat, so I'm so excited. And I just want to mention also, the presentation here is very, very pretty. If you guys like to eat with your eyes as well, this is an awesome place to come.
Bro, you took like 1/3 of the cheese.
There's 4 pieces, so you're supposed to eat it like with a fork, you know?
So Amanda got the burrata with a side of prosciutto.
Essentially, yes.
All right, here we go, Foodie. What happened?
I dropped it.
Here we go, Foodie Ohana.
Cheers.
The smokiness from that prosciutto, the creaminess from that burrata. Oh my goodness. And the herbaceousness of the piscu sauce. This is a home run, Foodie Ohana, must order.
I really love it too because it feels light. It doesn't feel super heavy. I don't know if you guys have ever had like an appetizer that's like a really heavy cheese dish and you just feel like, after. You don't feel like that with this. It feels very fresh, and the herbs definitely add to that freshness as well. But I'm super excited to get into this flatbread.
We got 2 paddles here. 2 paddles of flatbreads, or in this case, it kind of reminds me of like Roman style pizza-ish type of flatbread. So it's not like your traditional pizzas, it's more like a flatbread with toppings. Only the margarita one has the tomato sauce, and this one is, maybe we should get into this bad boy first. Okay, this is a very interesting one. So this is the mortadello pizza.
Mortadella tortufata.
Okay, let us know if we're butchering this, Foodie Ohana.
Yeah,
like I
so
said, we're
sorry.
still trying to learn.
This has a type of salami, bologna type of really fancy meat on there that we have not tried yet, so we're super Stop fooling around, see?
I'm not.
Yeah, we're super excited to get That's gonna stay in there, I'm sorry. We're super excited to try this flatbread out. You guys, we're not used to eating fancy, alright? So please forgive us. We're so sorry.
Mortadella is a fancy type of bologna, guys.
Yeah.
How exciting is that? Oh, and it's topped with truffle.
Truffle.
Too.
And this is like a caviar, no? Or is that?
Like a truffled caviar. That little black sprinkling on there. I love the end pieces because I love my bread.
The meat is very like light tasting.
It's very light. It's not salty like you would think from your traditional bologna. Don't write this off, guys, because you heard us say bologna. This thing is not bologna, trust me. It is elevated.
It kind of reminds me of like a ham.
And I love the smokiness from the char of the flatbread.
Yeah, I was gonna say that.
And I was getting the B-roll earlier from, oh yeah, and shout outs to Billy if you're watching. He's a subscriber as well. He was the one cooking everything. But yeah, when Billy was grilling this bad boy, I could smell it. It smells amazing. Now it tastes amazing. Nice light crisp, very delicate chewiness. The flatbread is really thin, guys, so it's not gonna fill you up.
The truffle oil, you can tell that this is a higher quality truffle just because it doesn't have that super artificial strong truffle taste, which is good because usually like after I finish eating, I can like taste it, but this is very subtle, which means it's high quality.
It doesn't leave a lingering residual of that artificial truffly oil taste in your mouth. Really nice. I can't eat American bologna anymore. Next up, we got something a little more familiar.
Don't drop that one.
I won't. I got it. Next up, we got something a little more traditional. This is the margarita style flatbread. What they do differently here at Vein is they add pomodoro sauce. So it's gonna give it that nice, rich acidity taste to it. And of course, mozzarella and basil. That one has the most cheese.
Ooh, yeah. Gotta get the one with the most cheese, you guys. And I'm just like in awe of their flatbread also.
It's really good.
Yeah. Cheers. The sauce isn't very tomatoey. It tastes more like a hint of tomato.
For me, it's that pomodoro sauce on here. It gives it that extra nice tanginess. And the creaminess of the mozzarella, really, really good. Same smoky flatbread, nice from the char.
Also, the basil.
Of course, I was just about to say the basil. I love the freshness of the added basil in there.
And guys, this happy hour is amazing. You guys definitely have to come and try it out. I am blown away by every single dish so far. And this is only the happy hour menu. We can't wait to show you guys more of the actual menu. So you don't have to feel like you're here for happy hour and you're not gonna be full. I feel like you could actually like have a meal.
Like I said, if you guys are planning a whole dinner, date night, or just an outing here, the happy hour is an awesome way to start the night. Kind of transitioning you into the a little heavier, tastier entree dishes, the main dishes.
So this next dish is the grilled Spanish taco. I gotta bring out the menu, guys, because it's too fancy. I'm not too sure, but it's a grilled Spanish taco with warabi chimichurri. Warabi is a type of fern, I think, a Japanese fern that they put on it. It does look like there's kale, potato. There's a bunch of stuff on here and it's just so pretty. Like, I'm gonna say it again, but everything here is just so aesthetic, including the interior, including the dishes, the food. Presentation is on point.
But you know what I do like is that they make everything very cozy. It's not one of those high-end places where you feel intimidated coming in.
Yeah, it's not pretentious. It's not a pretentious spot. That's what is definitely for sure about this spot.
Give the cooks and the chefs props because, man, I was dying, Foodie Ohana. I was literally sweating just standing there. I felt so bad, like I was just being in the way.
And I just love too how everything is so green as well on this plate. You guys know I love my vegetables. Let me know if you guys do too.
So what they did do was they sauteed the vegetables first. So there's fingerling potatoes, kale.
It's like Brussels sprouts.
Brussels sprouts, yes. Some microgreens and of course the octopus, or in this case taco.
Let's try without sauce.
Nice smoky charred grill, very flavorful. A little bit of saltiness, nice fresh tasting octopus.
I think I have to try the octopus by itself. Oh my goodness.
It's really tender, the octopus.
It is so tender, you guys. This is one of the most tender octopuses I've ever tried in my life. It's that tender, you guys. It's amazing.
I like the contrast with the slight bitterness from the kale and the Brussels sprouts, but because it was like quickly sauteed, as you saw in the B-roll, it's not really like, it's not super bitter. Guys, the food here so far is home runs. I cannot wait for the entrees to come out. Stay tuned to see what we got because, oh man, I'm excited. I got some B-roll action of that too.
And also, the dessert here is supposed to be really good as well. So, you know, I had to order my dessert. Stay tuned for that. Oh my goodness, you guys. Look at this pasta. Looks amazing. This is their special uni pasta. It's made with the guanciale, which is the pork jaw, one of the softest porks. It's super simple. It's a uni butter with kizami nori on top, which is the shredded nori. And that's about it. It's super, super simple. Topped with parmesan, and we can't wait to try it.
Guys, if you haven't tried pork jaw yet, or buko, or pork jowl, or toro niku, do yourselves a favor, get this dish and see what the rave is about.
It looks and smells so amazing. If you guys are uni lovers just like we are, a lot of you folks have recommended us. Also, friends and family have recommended us to try the uni pasta here. Ooh, goodness. And the color of the dish is so rich.
It's so vibrant and orange. Like,
yeah.
It really replicates the color of uni really well. And I'm super excited to try that pork jowl, or that, what do they call it?
Which is the true way to make carbonara, supposedly. Don't quote me. I'm gonna dig in, guys. Oh my goodness, it just smells so rich and delicious. Whoa, you guys, what?
Instant first hit of ocean. That's the first thing I taste is oceanic brininess from that uni flavor. So pungent. You gotta really love uni.
And that guanciale, it has like a aged, fermented taste.
Let me try that guanciale.
Yeah, it has a kind of aged, like prosciutto kind of taste.
That's so porky and fatty. Levels above bacon. If you guys love bacon, this is like times that by 1,000.
I do really like that seafood briny taste from the uni. It is very, very pungent. So if you don't like uni, or if this is going to be your first time trying uni, maybe not the best dish to start off with, but definitely if you know the uni flavor and you love uni, 100% recommend that.
But I feel like the guanciale offsets it really, really well. And of course, we had to get an entree, a protein entree. And guys, we haven't had lamb in a long time, so we were craving lamb. These are their version of lamb lollipops, and it's very simple. Lamb shanks with their red wine reduction vinaigrette all over. And this is something different though. The fusion part aspect of this dish is the ume tepana, this little dollop right here. Very curious about that. Look at the caveman size one. Oh man, guys, my fingers are shaking just holding this.
And the rub, it just smells so good.
Guys, I just tasted some of the sauce or the rub. My goodness, it tastes like Christmas.
So he did call it a lamb scottadito, and scottadito just means burnt fingers. So I guess it means it's really charred, I believe.
I was gonna say, this is the hugest finger I've ever seen. Like a giant's finger. Oh man, this is amazing.
It has a bit of like a savory taste, but also a sweet taste, and a little bit of sourness from the red wine reduction.
I want to start by saying their lambs are perfectly cooked to a medium rare. Very nicely done. Very nice char. It's seasoned so well. It does have that cinnamon nutmeg kind of flavors to it that makes it feel very festive, Christmassy. Like I can see this being served during a festive dinner.
And I love that char. It does live up to the name, scottadito. You didn't even get to try the tipanon.
This lamb is so good by itself. I forgot about that, to be honest.
I really want to try with this tipanon.
It's like a sour plum flavor. I guess the ume, yeah, that's right.
Oh my god.
That's so interesting. I
It
gotta
goes
try it.
perfectly well with the lamb.
Does it? No.
It's crazy.
It hits every single flavor note. Slight sweetness, char, fattiness from the lamb. I just had a charred piece of fat on the lamb. Oh man. Devon is gonna be so jealous watching this video. She needs to come. We're gonna have a family dinner here next time.
The charred pieces, I just cannot get enough of this lamb. And if you guys are just like us, you love the more gamier pieces of meat and you can really appreciate a good lamb, this is an amazing place to come for it. They did say this is something that is very, very popular on their menu, so we're super happy we got to try that out. And we do have one more thing that is calling Felix's name. It's actually his favorite dish, Italian dish.
The reason I love risotto so much, before we dive in, it's so simple, yet very complex. It takes a lot of TLC to make risotto. It's not just something you whip up real quick and here you go, you know, microwave rice porridge or something. No, you have to steadily churn the pot of the risotto until it cooks nice and slowly over the stove top, while adding in the seasoning step by step. I did get some B-roll of them making it. I didn't want to get in their way. They were seasoning it every step of the way like you're supposed to. Risotto de fungi. Guys, this is it right here. I cannot wait any longer to get into this. I really hope it's not cold by now. I'm waiting for this dish all night.
And they also said that they use a pickled truffle on the top. There's pickled truffle on the top, and then these are sunflower microgreens.
And the mushrooms they use aren't just any mushrooms, it's ali'i mushrooms, which is local.
Oh my gosh. The flavor of this is amazing.
This is the one. If you love risotto as much as I do, this is the one right here. Oh my goodness.
I love that there's so many mushrooms throughout. Oh, this one would make the Vons jealous for sure. She loves her mushrooms. And it's not overpowering at all either. You get a lot of nice hints of spices, especially the freshly cracked pepper in there and the hints of the truffle as well.
Probably one of the most important things about risotto is, of course, the rice. The rice is very nice, not overcooked. You can feel every individual grain as you're eating it, chewing along the way. It's not mushy at all, so flavorful, nice and creamy, not too much where it's almost milky, but just enough. And of course, mushrooms, the star of the show here, shines really, really bright in this dish. The nice crispy bits. As I was filming them cooking the risotto, they were sauteing some of the mushrooms beforehand. So you're gonna get a nice crunch, crispy sauteed mushrooms, along with the truffle mushroom, and of course the ali'i mushrooms added in. It's like a mushroom medley in here. Seriously guys, the ultimate mushroom risotto. Totally forgot we had a dessert segment.
Yeah, I'm saving my stomach for the dessert because we heard the dessert is A1 here, so stay tuned for that. So you guys, this looks amazing. We got the bread pudding with a chocolate gelato, and this bread pudding, look, we even got the corner piece. Oh my goodness.
The corner piece is always the best piece.
So they have a choice of gelato. I guess gelato of the day today was chocolate or vanilla. Originally I went for the vanilla, but they ran out, so you can't go wrong with chocolate. I'm ready to try this. It's like, oh, I smell it too. It smells so like baked bread with that crispy crumbly smell. It smells so buttery. I'm going for it. Oh my goodness. Wow.
Oh man, it's still warm, nice and warm. Holy smokes. It's so moist and lightly, ever so delicately crispy on the outside. Very cinnamony, creamy.
The topping is so nice. It has some nuts in there as well. Gives it a nice crunch and nutty element to it. It is very buttery and moist. It's not a dry bread pudding. This one is nice and soft as well.
I'm honestly really full right now, but I can't stop eating this. This is so comforting. There's not going to be any left over of this. We're finishing this right now.
We definitely have to move to one of our favorite desserts ever, creme brulee.
I don't want to leave. Oh my goodness. It's like earth-shattering, thin creme brulee layer. Those of you who love creme brulee, this is for you.
Wow, it is so creamy.
Nice caramel flavors.
I do really like this. I think there's some kind of strawberry sugar on the top. There is like a berry kind of topping on the top. As you can see, it kind of seeps down. And also the creme brulee, like the cream itself is more creamy than the other creme brulees I've had.
I think it's pretty up there with some of the ones we've had.
It definitely is.
Don't sleep on the bread pudding. Trust me 100%. You will thank me later. The risotto, the bread pudding, the taco, the lamb.
I really like this creme brulee though. I'm more of a creme brulee person, so that's why I can say definitely this creme brulee is amazing. But if you are a bread pudding person, try the bread pudding.
Guys, oh my goodness, that was such an awesome, amazing experience at Vein here at South Kaka'ako.
And guys, we are just so full and so satisfied. The food was so onolicious. And again, we want to give a big shout out to everyone working at Vein. They were all so nice, so hospitable. and very, very friendly. So make sure you guys check them out. Tell them Amanda and Felix sent you.
And special thanks to Sasha, of course, for inviting us down today. Shannon, Adam, thank you again so much. Billy in the back, head chef Jordan Harris, and all the other cooks. Awesome. I give you guys major props because I couldn't handle the kitchen. I had to get out.
And again, guys, thank you so much for joining us on today's foodie adventure. If you guys enjoyed this one, make sure you give this video a big thumbs up. It helps us out a lot. And if you have not already, hit that subscribe button down below. It's completely free. It's the easiest way to support us. And we want to welcome you guys to join our Foodie Ohana. And we'll see you guys on the next video.
All right, Foodie Ohana. Until the next one, eat your bread pudding, eat your taco lamb shanks, and explore your inner foodie. Peace out.
Bye, guys.
Let them know, Amanda, what is yukari?
Like, ume, plum.
Nice shoestring French fries. Drop a comment down below. Whose prosciutto roll-up looks nicer?
Wow, mine's just pretty.
Some people eat with the eyes. I wouldn't eat that. It's made with pistachios, and there's no pine nuts.
No pistachios. Right.
It's not made with pistachio. This is a home run, guys. Oh, I dropped some burrata. Don't get mad, I'm sorry. Montador?
Mortadella?
Mortadella, which is fancy bologna.
Mortadella.
So this is the mortadella tufatu.
Tortufata.
Mortadella fortutafa.
No, stop.
Okay, you say it. I'm sorry.
I already said it correctly. So we're super in.
Get it on the paddleboard.
Okay, guys, so this next dish.
I give myself props tonight. Actually, I give the cooks and the chef props.
I give myself props.
I give the cooks and the chefs props because it's probably the most tender part of the cow. Of the pig. On the banana. I keep saying banana. There is no bananas in here, guys.
If you guys did, make sure you give this a video. What?